Welcome to our showdown between two titans of family organization, the Hearth display and the Skylight Calendar Max. If your fridge looks like a post-it war zone and your dog has a better grasp of your calendar than you do, it's probably time for a digital upgrade. Let's dive into these digital lifesavers and see which one deserves a spot on your wall. All right, first let's talk about a quick overview of the devices. This is the Hearth display. It is a 27-inch digital command center designed to help whip your family's chores into shape. Think of it as the Swiss Army knife of family organization, offering daily routines, chore charts, and interactive to-do lists, all wrapped in a sleek wall-mounted frame. Now here is the Skylight Calendar Max, showcased on my couch because it also needs to be mounted on the wall. It's another 27-inch marvel that's more versatile than you think. Beyond syncing calendars, it handles meal planning and it doubles as a digital photo and video frame. It's got a user-friendly interface and ensures that even the tech-averse can stay in the loop. Now, these two devices have a lot of things in common. They're both designed as primarily calendars and ways to keep you organized. But here's a couple more things. They both have a large 27-inch screen. The Hearth display has only a vertical option. The Skylight Calendar Max can be mounted vertically or horizontally. And so there's no squinting to see what's coming up next. They both offer a ton of different options for calendar syncing and play nice with major platforms like Google Calendar, making a breeze for your existing schedules. They both offer touchscreen functionality. The Hearth display is super responsive and the Skylight Calendar Max is much more responsive than the previous generations of this device. They both offer a lot of customization options. You can tell the screen to show what you want the most, whether that be family schedules, chore list, or your dog's play day calendar. And our dog doesn't have any play days because he's not very good, but you get the idea. They both look great. They're not superly high tech, but they offer some modern aesthetics, a clean, minimalist design, and we love that. And these are both wall mounted as well. There's no stands available for them. There was for some of them in the past, but these both have to be mounted on the wall. All right, so let's talk about where these devices start being a little bit different and compare some of the features. For calendar and scheduling, the Hearth displays simplified schedule with an intuitive week-by-week and family-focused setup. You can sync essential events while hiding the clutter, like all my endless work meetings, by toggling calendars directly on the display, which is a huge game changer for us. Now, Skylight Calendar Max offers a ton of syncing with other calendar features, but to turn on and off a calendar, you actually have to use the mobile app, which we're not giant fans of. Let's talk quickly about routines and interactivity. The Hearth display shines with customizable routines, and each family member can check off tasks like brushing their teeth or packing their lunch. And they also offer the ability, I know this is super small, but to put the picture of the kid right above what their to-do list is. It makes it super easy for our 6 and 8-year-old. Sky Calendar Max focuses more on calendaring, and it has some really good basic task lists, but doesn't offer the more family-focused routines that we love about Hearth. Let's talk about usability and design. They both look great. And the Hearth display is super minimalist. It blends seamlessly with any home decor. And, installation on both of these is a bit of a commitment. And we just like the vertical wall mounting of the Hearth display and made our wall feel like it was more smart. Sky Calendar Max offers more flexibility in placement, and Moonlights also has a digital photo frame where the Hearth display can only display one photo total. The Sky Calendar Max, if you upgrade to the premium plan, you can offer multiple videos and photos to cycle throughout the frame. Let's talk about price. Their display at $699 is a premium investment. Like, I totally get it. Right now, I've seen it on sale for $499, and the Skylight Calendar retails for $629. You can save it and drop it down to $599 if you buy the $39 annual subscription. Otherwise, it is $629 for the purchase without the Plus subscription. Let's quickly talk about premium add-ons and monthly subscriptions. You don't want to buy a device and be stuck with monthly payments forever, but you want to know what those are all about, right? So the Hearth display premium features is what's called a family membership subscription. It's about $9 a month or $86 a year and unlocks routine customization unlimited routines set up to each family member, complete with reminders and task tracking. It also offers the Hearth helper feature, which allows you to send via text or email schedules, PDFs, screenshots of different things you have and upload it directly to your calendar. And then it has a couple other added features like the weather widgets, privacy mode, and constant updates that are coming from Hearth themselves. The Skylight Calendar Max premium features are $4.99 a month or $39 a year. It's a more budget-friendly option offering advanced photo management, like adding more than one photo, for example, which I hate they charge for that. Some enhanced calendar features. It does include the magic import, which we think is better than Hearth helper. Try saying that 10 times fast. And it also offers the meal planning tools. Meal planning tools are only available for dinner on the free plan, but they're available for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in the premium features. Overall, they're both going to cost a couple extra bucks a month. The Skylight Calendar Max is a little bit cheaper. But once again, it all comes down to what you're going to be using this calendar for, which brings us to our final thoughts. All right, when it comes to digital family calendars, both the Hearth display and the Skylight Calendar Max have their pros and their cons. However, after putting both of them through their paces, we found ourselves leaning slightly towards the Hearth display. Here's why. First of all is the family-centric design of that Hearth display. It feels like it was crafted with families in mind, especially young kids, and a really small but big standout feature for us is the ability to add your kids' photos to the chores section. It may seem like a really small, tiny thing, but it transformed routine tasks into engaging activities for the little ones. It also has a very refined app experience in the display itself. Navigating it is a breeze, and unlike some devices like the Skylight Calendar that stick you with clunky stock Android keyboards and didn't really think through all the user experience, Hearth has really invested in a polished and user-friendly interface that makes managing family schedules less of a chore. One other thing we liked was the ability to have on-device calendar control. I've got a lot of meetings on my calendar and most time we don't want to see it, but the Skylight Calendar makes you open up the app to sync those on and off, and the Hearth calendar, you can do it right from the display. That is awesome. And last but definitely not least, setting up the Hearth display was a lot easier. I didn't run into the same issues. I didn't have to restart it for it to work. It worked the very first time. And plus we kind of like the vertical orientation. It makes it feel like more natural and easier to fit in our home's layout. That's not to say though that the Skylight Calendar is bad in and of itself. It does a couple of things better than the Hearth display. It has a really great meal planning feature. Now this is just software, so obviously Hearth can update their display to have some of this functionality as well, but it's a nifty addition, but not enough to convince us that we should use the Skylight Calendar Max, and I'm really not sure if we would actually use it at all, just to be honest. One area that the Skylight Calendar Max does a much better job is in their magic import feature. Now this seems to use some on-device AI to import events, import recipes, which is great. And they just have executed this feature a lot better. The Hearth display has their Hearth helper and it works pretty good. You do have to text message or email it in and it just takes a little bit longer, but it does work. And then Skylight has been around for a long time. This company is probably not going anywhere. They've sold tons of calendars. They sold tons of frames. They've been around for a while. And they frankly improved their product since we tried it first. The bottom line is both devices offer valuable features and you really can't make a mistake with either one. However, if you want a family-friendly approach and more functionality available on screen, check out the Hearth display. And that's what we're gonna keep in our house. And plus it's mounted to the wall, so probably gonna be tough to move anyway. But if you have any questions or comments about this, please let us know in the comments below. And we hope to see you again real soon.